Hello, YouTube. Today, we're finally gonna talk about what happens next month. And what happens next month? A big effing collab that sounds a little like this host here. I'll give you a second to guess. What could be as haunting as this music that is going to happen next month? It's a big deal. I'm sure you've typed it in the comments by now. And I'm sure you're all right. I'm sure you all typed Witch in the 100 effing nights. Beep. So, here is the fabled event scheduler. Let's go over. So I'm gonna make this big for me. Alright. We start with a rerun platinum summons of, wow, Mizador. Mizador is a very special man. If you bring him to Item World, he gives you the chance to double the prize drops every 10 stages. So that could make getting your legendary whatevers a lot easier. So if you don't have him, I'd say consider it. But if you don't have all that much quartz, I'd be a little on the fence though. Because we got some really good ones this month. Which I'll get to momentarily. And I also will go over these units through the little wiki app. Not that thing. I mean, this thing. I'll go through it on that. But let me get through it explaining the times and stuff, which is important. Actually, Mike's going, Mike. I had to make sure. So we got the Mizador thing, very important-ish. And then we've got UTD training summon for Rooks. I don't usually do this type of summon. I mean, if you're starting out, still, just do the event and get all the statue goodies. Etna's Resort. You should do that every time you see it. Because, you know, you're going to need your resources of caretakers and stuff from the shop that she has. So that's a no-brainer. Do that. We got a new spa space against Thunderlord Laharl. I look forward to that myself. He's... I don't know what he's weak against yet. But... I'll talk more about that when it happens. Because then I'll know what he's weak against, and I can show you just what to use to blow it up. And, yeah. We'll deal with that when we get to that. Then you get a special item world bill. With events. You'd think that would be the legendary rate up for drops in the item world, but it says there's a bill that goes with it. Maybe there's more hell or something involved. Or they just worded it funny. After that, we have the new collab with Witch in the Hundred Night, where you can summon Matalia and brainwashed Margarita. We'll go over on the wiki, don't worry. They are both really good. A really good one called Reubrince is coming to us in the gorgeous Overlord summon. She'll be the first one in a while that has the Overheal ability. The last time we saw that was during the Madoka collaboration. So if you weren't around or lucky enough to pull her, this could be big for you. Overheal keeps us friggin' alive for most of the overkill stuff in this game. Oh hey, I'm just going over, glossing over the event schedule, and then we're gonna go into the wiki and go over each unit individually, seeing how just wonderful they are, and whether it's worth everyone's quartz or not. And a lot of this month is worth it, I'd say. Let's see, what else? We've got, another Fiercest Fest collab, with, Witch Girl Aharl and Overlord Matalia, who would be definite candidates for getting your gold printies at least. Reubrince really should get your gold printies overall. But after her, I'd say Witch Girl Aharl and Overlord Matalia. And then you got your free premium summons. For most of us, that's just easy black printy point fodder. For you newbies, it'll help with your symbol system. Don't sleep on your symbol system. The bonuses in it add up eventually. Then we have a special robbery summon, which we need this every month or we just die because we need damn AP pots, or at least I do. Hey Nemesis! You hyped for this next upcoming month? Hey Generic! I'm almost through just glazing over the event schedule, and then we're gonna talk about the units using the wiki. There's a collab raid against, I don't know, probably Matalia herself or something. Make sure to get your 5,000 rewards and such out of that. Never sleep on your raids. Collab login bonus probably has a weapon or something in it. I don't know. Just log in every day. If you're watching this, you probably are logging in every day, so not a worry for you. Oh, Nemesis, why are you going to Skippy? Damage power wise, it should be a new level of power. And Healy super wise, well, if you were going to do the Gorgeous Banner, which I don't blame you. Gorgeous Banners can be hard. But, you know, for a lot of people that pulled on the Overlord Razi banner, we should be getting 45% of what we all spent back. So, you may be able to, like, shoot 1 or 2 10 pulls at it. For the hell of it. Oh, you mean like... Well, I know she's not, but... If only... This Etna was soon, but she's not. Oh, you did? I haven't checked in enough to know. That is so decent. That's pretty much 1,000 away from just guaranteeing something right there. And then you gotta do your story event, easy peasy. And you collab special battle, which... it's okay. But one little printy hide and... just kind of meh. I wish they upgraded it. Feels so little right about now. Anyway, now that I've gone through that, let's talk about the units individually. So I'm gonna switch it to the road map bit. I mean, the wiki. So many things in the future. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So... 100 Knight, I think, is our free unit. What does 100 Knight even do? Stats at the end don't look too bad. About 2 million off being semi-decent. Lore of the Demon God. Attack, defense, HP. This would be good for if you have, Eclair on your team. Gotta keep the defense and HP up a lot. And 3 monster types are in a party, multi-targets get... Oh, okay. So 100 Knight's more of a monster's best friend. I see. All allies, if unit's HP is not full at start of turn, attack is up. Oh, this could proc a lot of the time. If you don't have a super healer on you, I mean. All allies start about non-HP, basic stats, and crit. Free crit damage and everything but HP. This is very free-to-play friendly. Okay. What do you guys think about him? So I just jumped back to you. Oh yeah, that I do really like. I don't know if I like her nuking everything wise, because I need to like really look into her. But design wise, I really do like her. Well, I know generic might use him because, you know, free. Oh, you don't see yourself being injured too much? Oh. I mean, have you played Witch in the 100 Knight? He's pretty much all you play as, unless you've got like the enhanced edition of the game where you can kind of play as Metalia a little bit too. Oh, you're dead. Oh. So, you're either one of the extremes. I see. What about moves? Oh yeah, the type 8 things. He throws out little things like they're Pikmin. And then they do shit for him. So you can have like a little army killing stuff around you while you do your bigger moves. Or they're like knocking down walls and stuff. Or you're subjugating. It's very different. Oh, you got your refund? 12,850. Very nice. Oh, it gets so dark, Nemesis. The one playthrough I got through, I was surprised. I don't really want to ruin the ending, but it was like, I really have to redo this at some point. Because things went downhill insanely. Not bad, just I wasn't expecting, and I still have to do the sequel. I do have it, but I haven't gotten into it because I wanted to get to a decent ending for the first game. She is the most potty mouth MC I've ever heard. She'd give Gigs assholeness a run for his money type of thing. But she's not really bad on the inside. It's just, man. Oh, it's also on the Switch. I think it's on Steam. Anyway. 100 slashes, defense, resistance down by 30%, halves target buff. That's not too shabby. Then the ultimate lowers defense resistance by 30 for one turn, but skill that could be higher for an ultimate, you know? It shouldn't be like just equals your mid move. But I bet the animation looks cool. So that's 100 Knight himself. Natalia, who you can pull. I want to look at her. There we go. Attack, INT, HP. That's fine and all. All allies if target has resistance buff at the end. Gives your... Okay, 15 SP to everybody. So, it kind of feels like Flan. Like how she needs the fence boost or whatever to throw the extra SP to everyone. All allies. The more allies surviving, the more damage dealt. Okay. This should be no problem for a lot of us, since keeping everybody alive is kind of a priority. And then for existing, at the end of turn, defense and resistance down by 15. I feel like that could be enhanced. I feel like she probably has other moves that push that further. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Her first move takes attack and INT down by 20%, speed down by 5, inflicting poison. Okay. If poison ever worked. I feel like speed could be increased, maybe? The second one is a buff for attack and INT, so she's good on both types of teams for that. Okay, good. Crit rate up 10%. Wish that was a little higher too. For the on one ally though. Okay, she's only helping one person for 2 turns. Okay, that's not bad. And then poison someone. She loves to poison. Are we like thinking of her roots that she lives in a swamp and everyone else like barfs when they're there and shit? I should do a playthrough on stream at some point of it. But I've had so much I need to do. But you all might really fall in love with it, but we'll see. Materia's World, her ultimate, even though it's FDE. Defense and resistance down by 35%, speed down by an okay 10%, more poison, and remove buffs from the boss. Okay. So if we're looking at that, 35 and 10, and then we add, and then we add it to this, which I wish would also do the speed as well. No, it doesn't. So 35, 45, 50. So that's 50. Okay. So that hits break cap for raid, but not for spar space. So she could be good for supporting break wise. I do not trust poison or anything because that doesn't work on bosses. At least up to now it hasn't. Yeah, on raids, great companion. Maybe she'll get buffs in the future that let her do the full 80%. Oh. Be right back. Doggy's barking. Of course this would happen live. So let me make sure we're looking at this. And her sprite isn't bad to look at, you know? You want that sprite, don't you? Be right back. Okay. So that is normal Natalia for you. Like stat-wise, she should, yeah, be a 20 mil usable. Oh, because it's that it could still work. What element are her spells? Well... Star. At least only one spell is an element. The others are nothing. Or are we talking her normal? Star, poison, magica, mega poison. If only this freaking work. Okay, this would work in PvP. So if I look at her as a PvP unit, she could be nasty. She takes down stats and she can poison the enemy. So that could negate people's annoying ability to have auto heal. Yeah, okay. So I might raise her just for that. Okay, that makes sense. Well, if you got Love X, then you have your nice star magic by now. You don't? Could have sworn it was on the eShop of it. Remember seeing it. I'll look into it after stream for you. So, next is Margarita for some reason. I wonder how she really works into the story. Brainwashed by the power of the forbidden magic book Folio Ten Amio, she fell in love with Volcano. Oh no. Well, Angel Girl Volcanus or Volcanus the old guy? No one's embarrassment when she comes to. Okay. I really hope she's not going for the this guy a one Volcanus. Anyway, alright, so let's start with her abilities. They really like this 14% boost stuff, don't they? This one gets your resistance up and your HP and attack. And for existing allies with defense buff at the end of turn, grant status to increase damage by 18%. Okay. So she buffs the attack quite a bit. All allies have used her as a fist. Her with a fist? She ain't magic? Damage dealt goes up 50% more. So we got more than a 30% boost already from those two. And then there's still more attack on her leadership skill. So 10, 20, 30, 49, 57-ish%? That's before any 7. Okay, that's quite the boost to attack. Just for existing. And then all allies at start get SP. So she's a battery and she boosts. There's gotta be more to her than that. Curse on your foe with converted power stolen from them. Oh? Non-basic HP, basic stats, negative 25% random ailment for everybody. Okay. Too bad it doesn't affect your HP though. Then Tomb Crisis. Crit damage up 15%, which is nice. Grants auto SP recovery of 5. To everybody. So then, if you top that on top of the 15, she's giving 20 SP after casting that for the duration of I don't know how many turns, just a one turn, eh? I wish it would say, oh wait, 5. Or is that 5 turns? Or just a 5? What do you guys think? Well, if you're fine, you're fine. Gohan Disgaea 4, huh? Oh, you didn't know? If you played Disgaea 4, Artina goes by the name Volcanus at the beginning. And if you play Disgaea 1, the baddie angel is Volcanus. And if you played DRPG, you've already bumped into Volcanus. 3 turns? Okay. Well, let's hope then. Fancy healing is her best thing. I did not see that she's a healer and also buffs a lot of attack. And can do the debuffs. Small HP recover, but clears debuffs. Could it be debuffs and ailments? Or she could have the thing that Flan had and just have immunity that she can cast. Maybe that's for later. Overall, she be usable in the support and the break roll. If this also got the overheal to it, she'd be a bit crazy. And then she has Braveheart, cooldown. Oh, she can lower the enemy's attack. That's nice. Magic up game. Mega Braveheart, Mega cooldown. It should be Mega Enfeeble or whatever. She got all the Megas. She also has that going for her. Nothing plot point. Well, maybe if they ever do a sequel, or it could just happen in the post game of one of the future games, since they like to bring them back, and I give some sort of little plot relevance. Okay. So, is she someone we'd want multiple of? Let me think. Maybe. I mean, if you have 2, then you've got over 100% attack just for existing at all times. As long as you got the defense buff on and that both of them have fists. And then that's an easy 30 SP plus the other. You wouldn't be lacking in SP, and you'd be hitting, and yeah, okay. I feel like I kind of want 2 of her. Just for that. You should write into Nis about that then. Like, the last time they tried to make legacy characters have a sequel, it was like D2, wasn't it? Other than Disgaea 2. then her spells... Yeah, we already went over her spells. So she doesn't have any offensive spells or anything. Does she? No. She just buffs and debuffs. Then we have a biggie, who I say you should throw some quartz at if you can. Rubens. She's going to be somewhat nuts. Yeah. Looking at her abilities, let's see how nuts she really is. Everybody gets 16% to everything. Alright. Not bad. Ability 1. Ally with the lowest speed at the end of turn gets a boost to everything but HP of 25% and crit damage for 1 turn. So that would work out very well for your DPS, because DPS is usually always meant to be the slowest thing ever. And that's a hefty amount of crit damage. I do like that. And Mastery Touch. All allies, if unit's HP is over 50%, grant status that causes damage dealt by special skills to jump up 18%. So as long as she's not suffering, your special nukes are doing plus 18%. Alright. That's doable, the amount she could heal and stuff. And her NE7, all allies. The more surviving allies, the more elemental damage. Maximum plus 20%. And in our elemental meta, that is quite important, if I do say so myself. Oh yeah, cheat shop speeds things up a lot, but if you know how to break the games already, that just... I was already leveling up at the level of cheat shop before that existed with what I know about the games. What are her abilities? Summon a pumpkin to feast on your foe. For all enemies at once. Attack and INT down by up to 45%. Enemies inflicted with defense debuff are also hit with forget. That'd be nasty. Oh, I really hate her in PvP. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, get her out of my sight. No. I hate forget. Oh. Alright. I don't really want to look at her anymore, but okay. Trick Scream. Gather the power of pumpkins over your allies. There's the overheal. Grants auto SP as well, and crit damage and crit rate for 2 turns. Which doesn't matter, because you just be spamming that all the time anyway. Other than you'd spam this once. How long does this last? Does this assume this is a 3-turn debuff? Because I don't see the number of how long that lasts. Oh. And then she has a fire nuke. Defense and resistance down by up to 45%. Enemy buff effect cancelled. Inflicts forget again! So she fucks over the other team. Well, okay, one person. She fucks over one person, getting rid of all their buffs. And ensuring forget. Oh, oh no, I do not want to fight her at all. Oh yeah, and then with her debuffs and stuff, she'd do very well in both Spar Space and Raid. Oh, oh no. What are her stats like? They're probably... She's very resistful. Her nukes don't rely on her resistance, do they? She can heal a lot. I guess we wouldn't be looking for damage from her anyway. So, if you want to be a monster, you just make her a tanky, give her all that extra HP boost and shit, and then she just keeps on spamming forget, and your life is ruined. Oh! Mm-hmm. So again, I'd say if you want something nasty, throw like 4 or 5 multis at this. If you can. Going back to the collab type stuff. I think Nazaria is our platinum. So you'd get her at 8,000 or something. And she is still doing the 14% crat. Okay. And then with all of the highest INT, at the end of the unit's turn, get crit damage 35%. Okay, my magic teams like her. That's a lot of crit damage to go to a magic person. I kinda like it. Then all allies, if there are 3 surviving at the end of turn, action gauge jumps 100. For everybody. Right? Yeah, for everybody. That's been an important thing, like since Lucy and shit. Okay, I like it. Crit damage boosty, action gauge boosty, and then her third any 7 all allies if there are 2 magic monster forte, which hey, Love X and the new Razi, if you got those in your party, special skill damage jumps 20%. Okay. What are your moves? Wall of Rhyme. Hits all enemies and all friends. INT and resistance and crit damage jump from 25 to 20 for 2 turns. On 1. Oh. Okay, I thought it was all allies by the look of it because it has, you know, the 3 little heads, but it's for 1 ally that gets this nice buff. But all enemies get to be put to sleep. Oh. Which means this could be another nuisance in PvP. You pair her up with the forget and the sleep. Your enemy ain't doing nothing. Yeah. Then she has another AoE that is banned for repeat use of debuffing speed by a fuck ton, 20%, and attack and INT by 45%, and also put in sleep on people again, and it's an everybody thing. Oh, she is useful too. This is a month of banger usefulness. Okay, and then her ultimate attack and res minus 50 for 5 friggin' turns. Okay. She is fucking over physical teams. And then the magical people just railroad. That removes target buffs and inflicts sleep and paralysis. I mean, if you weren't already dozing off, you couldn't move anyway because you're... Okay. Paralysis is like a 50-50 chance of moving anyway. At least I've noticed. But I still hate it. But if you're asleep, you're not moving nothing. Oh, and it's a wind move. Oh yeah, she would work well with you then, Nemesis. Oh yeah, that would help in the missions too. The buffing power is insane! I mean, if she just had negative 80, then she'd just be a one-turn perfect thing for Spark Space! What are her spells? Magic up, speed ups. Attack down, magic up, speed cooldown. So she can make everybody... Okay, one person really speedy. And still... a ruin enemy attack. Really good support. Scary support. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, wait. Stats aren't as scary, but she's not an attacker, so I'll let it slide. Her crit damage, though. So she potentially could also hurt. Oh, and her resistances ain't so shabby neither. Look at that. Okay. Moving on, though. Now we're off to the badass banner. Where I think that you should pull anyway. It's badass, as you know. This one, it's not a 14%, it's a 16% for attack, defense, HP. Which then makes me feel, again, this would work really nice with Eclair. I'm really liking Eclair lately, because I can't seem to kill her anymore when I test out my PvP team. She just survives, and I haven't even SR'd her yet, and it's scary. Anyway, enough about Eclair. Ability 1, for herself, at the end of turn, if unit has plus 20 SP, consume that SP and gain action gauge. Oh no. So she has an insta-turn without needing help from Artina. And it can proc 2 times in a row. She could have 3 turns. Or no. Oh no. Oh yeah, fun to buffer. Oh boy. But this... I gotta see what abilities that she can pull off of these 3 turns though. When equipped with a physical monster weapon, which of course I have, damage dealt up 60%. Well, it doesn't care about what element. Is she an element or not? Huh. Okay. Any 7 when self again. When 2 pawn units are in the party, attack and defense jump up 50. It would not be hard to put some pawn units in. I think pawns at rank 3 for me, so they got decent strength out on them. What do you do? What do you do? Blazing Swamp. Defense and speed down by meh. You'll still wipe out the enemy. It's not like the best debuff. But it's fire move. So maybe you can break a barrier with it or something. Then her second one takes down speed by 20%, attack by up to like 35% for the enemy. It should say for the enemy. Or no. Speed down for the enemy, attack up for yourself by 35%. Crit rate up by a whopping 30%, which is really good. You gotta have that damn crit rate. And then her ultimate, which I don't know if she can spam 3 times in a row, increases after each use, max of 3 times in a row. Supernova-sized blow of power. Oh. Is this like, Planair? Where it goes bop, bop, bop? Or is it like Deus Ex, where it goes bop, stronger next turn, bop? It's probably like Deus Ex. Yeah, the month is crazy. So, okay. That works fine then. So by the time she's done with her ability to have 3 turns, she's already hitting max. Does that also mean that doesn't really lower the counter in time in spar space? Because she's getting that insta-turn thing. That could be useful to me. Oh, what element is she hitting though? She's using star. But it's a magic star, right? Yeah, it's magic. No, wait a minute. Didn't she equip herself with a physical? It's a physical. Okay. You're all witch, but you're gonna use physical nukes. So, this is another physical star user. So, it's a toss-up whether to use her over Planair. If she doesn't use up any time, could do more damage than Planair. Well, we'd have to see. Okay. So, she deadly. And her spells, Fire, Braveheart, Mega Fire, Mega Braveheart, nah. She was too insane here, nothing crazy. And her max is still 20 mil. When do we jump beyond 20 mil? Natural crit damage still 150. Could be more resistant. Alright. So how does Natalia fare? I think she's the last one that we need to look at. She's another attacker of 20 mil. But she's a fist user. Oh boy. Self. A whopping 28% attack, defense, and HP. She tanky. Then Self. When equipped with the fist, elemental damage jumps 70%. Okie dokie. And then, at the start of battle, non-HP basic stats jump by 40% more. With no reason. With no prerequisite to why it happens. It just happens. Okay, So she's getting that 40% no matter what for 3 turns. And everybody is, actually. That's nice. So she's not totally selfish. Any 7. If foe's defense debuff at start of turn. She gets attack, defense, and crit damage, jumping up by 40% again for that turn. So she's gonna hit pretty freaking hard, but let's see how that translates to her abilities. Swamp Storm hits everybody. Attack and defense down by 20%, but for 5 turns, half target. Inflicts Thorn? What the hell is Thorn? What the hell is Thorn? What are they talking about? Is that good? Is that a nasty thing? Is that worse than Forget? What the hell is Thorn? Oh no. Well, we're not done with Thorn because in her next ability, she gets an instant turn, more attack of 50%, puts Thorn on all the enemies, and it gives all of the team 25% more defense. So she makes us tanky, and she thorns! What the hell is Thorn? And then her nuke, which is a single, that also buffs, or something. Plus 15% skill power when target has defense debuff. Calculate damage using 8% of resistance. How much resistance do we got? 18 bajillion. Okay. So that's gonna do something. She's kind of slow. But that's okay because she's DPS. Thorn. I want to know what the hell that is. She could do something, but wait, does she have? She got. Oh, wait. She covers wind, water, and a nuke of fire. So she could help take down different elemental barriers, and she's really good with physical fire. Okay. So I see where she could fit. I just wish I knew what Thorn was, and if that actually works on bosses. Oh, her resistance is her? I shall take a lookie. She barely feels fire. She barely feels all of that even star. Oh, okay. So the only thing you can really do is make her fall asleep, maybe. But if you just cover that up with, like, some equipment or another unit. Her crit rate's kind of bleh. But we have ways around this stupid 4%, don't we? I mean, her herself. Doesn't she up her crit rate by a lot? Crit damage. She ups her crit damage. But we have ways to get crit rate up. It's fine. And then her magic spells. So she could have her Mega Armor Break. That's always good to have. I never cast Omega Star on anything. Oh no, Nemesis. You gotta be careful though. So, let's see. Was that indeed everything? Oh, other than Myzador. Myzador, again, it's not the stats you want to look at. The only reason you want him is to get extra chest drops from Item World. If you don't have him, I'd say really consider going for it. Just don't know when he's coming back. But for us veterans who probably have him... Skippy? And then Thunderlord Laharl, I still don't remember what he's weak to. Generic, do you know? Because if I know, then I could, like, give a recommendation of what to use right now. Oh, what if we got a Toho collab? Wouldn't that be nutso? Fire and Star, is it Fire and Star to hitting his resistance or his defense? Oh, then you are just fine. You can skip that one. Some people went and got 5 Myzador. I mean, it gets up the chance of getting the drop, but one's just fine. Oh. Okay, then for this bar space, I will explain its murder when it actually happens. Alright. So... mouse modifications, I didn't talk about that, but that's just, you know, pulling for stuff like 5-star printies and, statues. You do that if you really, really have to, but I'd focus more on the collab. It could make sense. Disgaea jumps into anything and makes it make sense. If we could jump into Attack on Titan, if we could jump into Madoka, and it still makes friggin' sense, just because they have dimensional gate stuff, and that's how they always go wherever they want, whenever they want. So that would just make everything canon to the Disgaea universe. Huh. I'm wondering though, how much longer until we get Monster Flan? She's been on this background for ages now, and she still hasn't come out. That might be next month. No, not. I mean, the next month. Let me check the wiki. When does that happen? Nope. Maybe more than 2 months away? I mean, there she be. Well, we got the Salias to worry about then. Oh. Lots and lots of stuff to worry about in the future. Well, even this. Itna beam! But then not too long after, the one I'm waiting for. They did Tink again. Oh my god. The chocolate prinny? Oh, no. This is a big one to look forward to because they always make preliminaries stupidly strong. Anyway. I think for the roadmap, that's all I can really say. So, thanks for watching. For the rest of the day until Fire Emblem Engage shows up at some point, I suppose I will be playing Digimon Survive over on Twitch, if you are interested. Cause that's just a whole bunch of my voice acting, and it's not really a hard game. It plays the Sky-ish with the battle, but it's not terribly hard. So, Disguise-wise, I will be seeing you later. Cannot wait for this collab to begin in a bit. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.